Okay, we're back in Subnautica. I'm Kate Plays Games and this is episode 7 of our playthrough. In the previous episode, we built ourselves our first proper submarine. Little one-man fragile Seamoth. And using that, and the rebreather, to let us go deeper, we managed to empty out the huge big wreck over at lifepod 17. We got lots of blueprints. We found the blueprint for the repulsion cannon, which we built and tested. It pulls things towards you and then pushes them away at great velocity. We've found the recipe for the laser cutter. We don't know where to get diamonds. We found the prawn suit, 3 of 20, so we still need to find another 17 things to scan to get that. We also got the blueprint for the modification station, which is like an advanced fabricator for making advanced things, and again that needs a diamond and we have no idea where to get diamonds. And on the build queue first is the battery charger, so we can charge our batteries, because if we mouse over all of our tools, charge 57, charge 85, charge 29, charge 83, they're all pretty close to running out of power. Instead of crafting new batteries all the time and then having to have a whole inventory full of dead batteries, I'll put them in the battery recharger. So let's see, wiring kit, we've only got 1 silver. Copper wire is 2 copper and 1 titanium. Okay, so first thing we need to find is not that. Right, we need to find a sandstone chunk so we can get a silver ore. And we need to drink water. Okay, we're finding disinfected water inside wrecks, which is keeping us going at the minute. And we've got our fish farm over here, which is still pulling in the peepers. Uh-oh. And apparently, we have a noisy neighbour. Where did he come from? Oh. Limestone. Oh, great. So we have a crash fish that lives next to our fish farm. We haven't heard from him before, but there he is. Well, he killed a couple of fish for us, made it easier for us to pick them up. We were also discussing making something else, which was the scanner room, if we can find it. Here it is. Yeah, base rooms. And it's pretty simple materials. We've got most of this stuff kicking around already. Oh, after I've found some silver and got the battery recharger going, I think that's our priority, because we can't do anything if our tools are out of power. We can't keep using all the copper ore to make batteries, because these limestone, sandstone nodes do not regenerate over time. Once they're gone, they're gone. They're a one-time thing. So you need to manage your resources well. None in here. We've found some sandstone, yeah, over here before. Silver. No, lead. Well, that's just great. Let's just keep looking. I know that sandstone kind of sticks to these cliffs. Right, let's have a look over there in a minute. After we get a breath. Well, we haven't had any radiation warnings, even though we took off the radiation helmet to put the rebreather on. So I think we could have been premature in making the radiation suit, but then we did watch the ship explode. And it was probably prudent to have it ready, if and when it does become necessary. Deep cave down there. Okay, I'm not seeing any sandstone. This is getting annoying. Deep cave down there. Yeah, let's get a breath and then we'll have a look. With the sea glide. Right, let's go.
It is your primary
Whoa.
directive to swim closer to that beautiful creature. Swim closer.
Pulling away and I can't move, so we're just gonna...
Closer now. It looks so friendly.
That is a mesmer, and that's what they do. They draw you in and then bite you. Their bite isn't particularly hard, but the fact that they're holding you still is what can get you killed, because other things can then chew on you. Okay, we've got an oxygen plant here, and another mesmer. And the sandstone. Gold, I don't want... Oh, I want silver, come on. Silver, yes. Right. I think we'll just go home, that's another silver, good. Where is home? Let's actually put that away because it's only on 17 power. And because its light was attracting attention anyway. Okay, we're gonna have to surface.
30 seconds.
I know, we're on the way. Just a quick breath that time. Battery recharger will use power from the base power to replenish the batteries. So we're going to have to think if this single solar panel is going to be good enough to maintain our base. I think it should be okay. Okay, battery recharger, wiring kit, copper wire. Copper wire. Oh, wiring kit. And builder tool, builder tool. Where is the builder tool? Here. Stick it on this wall. Battery charger. You left click on it and you load your used batteries in and it will replenish them. Well, we've got copper, so I'm going to go outside and I'm going to get 8 mushrooms to build 4 batteries. Avoid our noisy neighbour. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
When your base runs out of power, it stops producing oxygen and you can't use anything that's in it that, well, anything that draws power. No, didn't mean to do that, sorry. Right. You press R to bring up the battery panel, and you just select which one you want to put in. This needs replenished. This definitely needs replenished. Builder tool, not too bad. That's all 4 of our batteries. Of course, we need this and this, so we need another 2. We really need lots. Just left click to equip them all. Here you get a lovely digital readout. As soon as these go to 100, we'll take them out and put them in the other 2 things. Whilst we're doing that, we'll have a look at the scanner room. 5 titanium. 5 titanium. A gold. 2 copper ore. Cool. And 1 table coral sample. Cool. We have everything we need. Let's go outside. Select the builder tool. Right click. Base pieces. Scanner room. If you rotate it, see it actually snaps onto the end of the base we've already got. And this is much bigger than the base. Notice when we finish, we'll get a notification in the top left of the screen. There. -1 to base hull strength, total now 7. If the base hull strength ever gets to 0, it will start cracking and water will flood in, and you'll have to run around with the repair tool and physically repair the breaches, and you'll have to remove with Q, the deconstruct button, whatever you built that reduced it to 0 hull strength. There are ways to boost the hull strength, which are reinforcement, which is lithium, titanium, and there's another option which we haven't unlocked yet. So you do have to keep an eye on it. There is also a foundation plate, which adds some reinforcement as well. That's lead and titanium, so that's probably the easiest one to get. Let's put some of our stuff away. Right, let's have a look at the scanner room. There's an upgrade panel here. Unpowered. We haven't got enough power. The scanner room uses a lot of power when it's running. At the minute, it's not running. The only thing that is running is a medical kit fabricator. But luckily the sun's coming up. Oh yeah, and the battery recharger is also eating power. In an emergency, if you completely run out of power, you can rip all the batteries out of this and that will stop this from drawing power. Each solar power panel you add will add an extra 75 maximum, and it will also increase the rate of gain. So I think if we've got the resources, we'll put another 2 just behind that. Let's see, and the resources are 2 quartz and a copper each. 2 quartz and a copper and a 2 titanium each. Right, cool. Easily got enough for that. Let's actually get the builder tool out, that'll help. 5, right click. Exterior modules, solar panel. Yeah, these don't snap to any point, you just kind of whack them on. Don't even have to be physically attached to the base in some cases. The closer these are to the surface, the more power they'll generate. Well, no, I tell a lie. The quicker they'll regenerate their power. Right, so we should have... yeah. 3 times more, 225 power. And even though we're still recharging 3 batteries, the power is still going up because we're in a positive power thing, which is nice. This is a little 3D map of our surrounding area. This is where our base is. There are fish traps here. This is all the stuff we can see. These blue dots are the 2 camera drones. one there, and the other one's still attached. You can pilot these using this. You just click on it, wait for the link to be established. These have a health and power. You can use these to explore your surroundings. They have built-in headlights to point at things. So these are good for exploring caves. You can either just press escape to change, or you can dock it. Now, how did camera 2 find itself far away from the base? Well, the problem is stalkers. You know how they like to collect metal salvage? Well, they also think that camera drones are good fun to play with. So at least at this base, the camera drones are of less utility because stalkers will and do constantly steal them and move them. But that's not really what we care about. What we care about is the scanning ability of this thing. It will list everything it can see within range, and you click on it and it will highlight them. So for example, if you want a stalker tooth, I don't think we've got any stalker teeth yet. It will scan, and this red ping on the map, that's a stalker tooth. Now, as soon as we leave the base, we don't have this map and we can't see anything. So what you can do is that you can send a camera drone out to go and sit and stare at the stalker tooth. But the problem is, since the camera drones themselves get moved like they have been just there, if we put one here to look at the stalker tooth, and then we can use the ping of the camera to travel out there, by the time we get there, the camera could be over here, moved by a stalker. So in this biome, it's not all that useful to use them in that way. We look in the upgrade panel. Scanner room HUD chip streams data from the scanner room to the HUD, and this will give you a ping very much like the radio pings up on the screen. So this is what we want, but we don't know what magnetite is. You can build extra camera drones if they get destroyed, and a range upgrade and a scan room speed upgrade. So scanner room is extremely powerful once you get the HUD chip. I'm just going to take the cameras off the beacon because they're useless, because stalkers are just going to constantly move them. It's unfortunate, but that's how we are. And as a benefit of that, we've got all this extra space to build in now. We're actually getting a proper sea base. Okay, so we've added more power. We've added more power by way of a battery charger, and we've added the scanner room. So let's click the radio.
This is lifepod 3, uploading our coordinates. We're plugging some holes in our emergency sea glide, so if we're late for the rendezvous, don't panic. Also, don't go home without us. Seriously. 3 out.
Alright.
Location uploaded to PDA.
I think we've got enough time in this episode to go and do that. First of all, let's chew down on another peeper. Come here, my lovely. Yum, 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 yum. Do we need to drink water? Well, we might as well. Right, let's go. Where's this ping? Over here. Right, let's change it to orange so we see where we're going. 700-ish meters away. It's not too far. Especially not in the sea moth. I think we're getting firmly established. We've got a fish farm. We've got no ready supply of water, but we're finding enough salt and coral samples to make water. We've got a scanner room and a submersible and sea moth. We do need to work out where to get diamonds and magnetite and lithium. Then maybe these pings will take us to new locations with these materials in them. No, it's still the same biome we've been in. Okay, here we go. Nothing much around here, I don't think. There's a sea glide. Where do we get in here? Here we go. Now this is a data box, and these just instantly give you a blueprint. Compass in this case.
New blueprint acquired. Integrating new PDA data.
Okay, well there's no big wrecks in sight. So I think we'll just head home. We did have about 1 million messages backed up on the radio. On the way, we might have something to listen to. Let's check. Lifepod 3 crew log. Okay.
You really think it'll carry 2 of us?
Your regular sea glide tows a mass of 80 kilograms at over 30 kilometers an hour. The power cellar rig to this one should double that.
You think there's something out there that's faster?
Oh, sure. And that's assuming it doesn't overload 3 meters from the lifepod.
You're calm about this?
I'm seeing the engineering problem. If I stop seeing the maths, I'll be terrified.
Well, we found their broken sea glide just outside the wreck, so I don't think they got very far. I didn't see any big wrecks out there. Right, let's do a bit of a Batman. And home again. The power cell on the sea moth is lasting a decent length of time. We've been to a few different places. One place we haven't been is this wreck here. Oh, we've been here, but there was a door that we had to cut open. And now we've got the sea moth and headlights. I think we can investigate, see if there's a vent or something that'll let us in. Well, that vent's capped off at this end. Ow, stupid fish. Oh, hang on, look. There we go. Ah, stupid scenery. Right. Repairing a sea moth, lesson 101. Get your repair tool out, right click. Fixed. It's fragile, but it's fast to repair. Laser cutter fragment. Ironic. Mobile vehicle bay. I want the flashlight for this, I think. Yep. Mobile vehicle bay. Okay. Nothing in there, nothing in there. This door we can open manually. Laser cutter. There's a door to cut open. Nothing in these boxes, and another door to cut open, okay. Well, we'll have to come back here when we've got a laser cutter. At least we know that's what we need to do. Thought we could get away with sneaking in a different way, but we couldn't. Turn the lights off so it doesn't get demolished.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
All our batteries are recharged. Don't think anything needs replenishing at the minute. Still collecting lots of titanium. What blueprint did we get? Yeah, the compass. Copper wire wiring kit. Right, let's go looking for sandstone. Again, the scanner room won't be of use until we get the HUD chip. Ah, I see a sandstone. Please be silver. Silver, silver, silver. Lead. What's this? Salt deposit. Special equipment is required to collect this resource. Okay. That'll be something we haven't got. No, it was limestone. All we need is one silver. Stupid fish. How does hitting one fish do 16 damage? Unbelievable. There's a sandstone. Be silver, be silver, be silver. Gold. Wah wah. Limestone, limestone. Big ouchy fish. There's some sandstone. Be silver, be silver. Yes, right, cool. Home again. Fix this up. Such a fragile thing. Radio message. Yeah, it's fragile and so light you can breach out of the water. Had to turn the lights back on, I couldn't see anything. Copper wire, wiring kit, compass. See the very top of the screen? We now have a compass dial below the depth meter. This makes navigation extremely easy. Before we were relying on beacons and pings, and now we can actually navigate by directions. So that makes life so much easier. Speaking of navigation, we really should build another beacon. Because I did say we should always have one on board. In our hands, and we should. I just ignored my own advice. Beacon. There you go. Takes up one inventory space and it helps us find our way back. Yeah, there's our compass here. I think the HUD chip from the scanner room will go here. On the subject to beacons, we'll call this an episode for today, and as soon as we get back, we'll click the radio and we'll get another ping to go and investigate. And hopefully lots more blueprints to find. Until then, take good care of yourselves, leave this video a like or a dislike if you hate this series, and subscribe for the next one. See you later.